Hey everyone, I wanted to provide um, a particular emphasis on the Learning Materials tab and how to get through it and how it's organized. This is again where you'll be spending most of your time this semester, and you'll see there's a consistent organization. But I want to go over some sort of tips and tricks and how to get through the content and how it's designed to be completed. So if you click on this tab, it opens up, right? So even before the weekly tabs down here, you have these two, what I would consider pretty important tabs. Number one, PowerPoints. So there's a bunch of presentations that are posted. The PowerPoints are posted in here. Okay, so you can access all of these. They're numbered. They're in order. I would not suggest printing these out. I mean, first of all, it's a lot of pages. Um, these might change a little bit depending on how the semester goes. But really, just if you want to see a PowerPoint, you double click on it. There you go. So you have access to this. This acts as a really good study guide, a review. When you're doing your quizzes, feel free to have PowerPoints open over here and doing the quiz over here. That's probably a really good way to complete some of the content. But anyway, they'll be here for you, and I'll update them if anything gets updated. Secondly, is this YouTube channel that I put together. So all of the presentations and most of in the videos should all be in here. Again, this will be updated. I always find videos throughout the semester. David may find videos throughout the semester, but these will, if you want to review later on in the semester and you forget how to do metric prefixes, you can come back to this video. Just click on it. There you go. The video starts. See an advertisement, and then it's a good way to kind of jump back to videos and move forward if you want to see what some of the stuff that's ahead. Okay, so those are two sort of universally helpful tabs, and then in each weekly tab they're going to be all organized the same way. So if you click on the main tab, right, so the week 1 tab, you can see there's an overview, some notes. Any of the reading and other content that you have to complete is all here. All right. This is a summary of what you'll learn. This is really important. Maybe help keep you organized. Like what is due this week. Okay. So this week you have the orientation quiz, the week 1 quiz, and then the lab. And so that every week I'll provide a little bit of an introduction, and then you just go from top to bottom. So you get the orientation materials and a quiz on the orientation materials, the week 1 content, and a quiz on the week 1 content, right? And so that's how it's going to operate. Within the content itself, one thing to note is that there will be presentations posted. I like to post summary presentations because I don't get to summarize in class, so I do my best to provide a summary to you here. Just so you know, you can play the video here if you want, or if you click on the title. So notice there's the title of the video up here. You can click on that to get a bigger window. So I mean, it's a really small on D2L. So here, this will take you out to the full YouTube video. Okay, so you can watch them embedded. Look, sometimes I speak slowly, sometimes I speak quickly. One reason I upload these to YouTube is because you can speed it up and slow it down if it's like, helps you to get through the content a little better. That's fine. So these are here for you to use, on your own time. And that's the convenience of the asynchronous online class, is that you can get home from work, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., or 6 a.m. or whatever, and you can still basically experience at least the content that you would experience in class. The other thing to point out is that for these videos, I post links to the PowerPoints right here. So in addition to the PowerPoint being in this folder, I actually link to it next to the video. And pro tip, if you click on it, nothing's going to happen. Okay? But if you right click, and that's why I put right click and open, right click, open, and then it'll open up. Okay? So the PowerPoints are there. I mean, the content's here, folks. You just have to take advantage of it. Okay, so you move through the content from top to bottom. When you're done with that, you go to your quiz. Okay? And so our recommendation is to go through the content first and then go through the lab. The content provides the information that you need to complete the lab. So it's kind of like, you do this, whatever kind of calculation um, in the content, and then you apply that calculation in the lab or the homework. Okay? So these is meant to go through from the top to the bottom, and so it's really important that the time management, that you do a good job with your time management. You don't want to just do this all at once. So get through this content, give yourself some time to ask questions, to figure things out. Sometimes it may take you a little while to do. So save yourself some time to get this done and then still get the lab done. Everything's due by the same time on the same day, but you're going to want to go through this content first and then go through the lab content. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight that. Everything's there for you to succeed. We try to design this course to be as intuitive as possible. So just go through everything from top to bottom. Keep track of your assignments. Really good time management is essential. And remember, you can always go back and figure out what's due if you go back to the home page. And lastly, I just want to leave you with the importance of communication. We're very reasonable people. David and I are both. And so if you have an issue about getting an assignment done because life gets in the way, I mean, it does. I understand some of you have kids, most of you have jobs, there's other obligations. And sometimes that gets in the way of getting your work done. If it's a legitimate reason, we'll work with you on assignment deadlines and so forth. But if it's 2, 3, 4 weeks after the fact and you tell us that you were sick a month ago and you missed an assignment, it's a little more difficult to justify that. So just communicate. We're very reasonable people, and we really want you to succeed. And we understand. I mean, we have lives that sometimes will get in the way, and like I have kids, and if the kids get sick, and sometimes I'm behind on grading, I will try to communicate that to you as well. So just keep the line of communication open. I don't want you to think because this is an online class that we're not here for you. I mean, we're on campus, we're available via Zoom. You are more than welcome to meet with us. And in fact, we would welcome it because, frankly, I like seeing and meeting the students and getting to know you. So I want you to understand that we are available. And so just to make sure you communicate, it's very, very important. Okay, I'll leave you with that. And again, I wish you a good start to the semester, and I hope that all of these videos have been helpful.